Hi, and welcome to another episode of Hot Takes with me, the Silver Fox. And I have for some time on this channel berated and bemoaned about police forces or policemen in general or specific actions that particular police forces have taken or not taken. In general, I have been poking a lot of sticks at a lot of police forces for the various things that they've done. One of the things that we're not allowed to know is which forces are failing. There is a watchdog that oversees each and every force in the country, but its findings are secret. Until now. The watchdog is about to publish and force police forces to reveal which ones are in special measures and their rates and where their particular failings are. This will not be pleasing to the police, but it will give us, the people who actually pay for it, an indication of how awful the police service is and why we're not getting value for money, why we're not being looked after, and why we need to oversee and change everything root and branch about the police force in this country, from corrupt officers to incompetence to the hiding and conniving of crimes of which the police are complicit. This has been gone a long time. I have made videos about all of these subjects, and now the truth is about to come out. Let's look at this article. So, failing police forces will be named online after U-turn by the watchdog. Police forces which are considered to be failing will be revealed to the public. 1 in 7 police forces in England and Wales are in special measures. So not just bad, on the scale of things, they're not just like good, bad, indifferent or whatever. They're actually in special measures because they're so appallingly bad. Current rules do not let public know which forces are underperforming because you don't want the public to lose confidence in the police. Hint, little secret, the police have already had all their confidence destroyed. Nobody trusts them. There is no confidence in the police doing anything other than pulling motorists over. They can't arrest people because a crowd, they went down to arrest a man, a crowd formed. Did they do their job? No, they ran away like cowards. There's violence in the streets. They don't go in and sort anything out. There's the mass R of 15,000 girls, children. Do the police do anything? Well, no, but they act in connivance with the Rists. So there's no love of the police. There's no trust in the police. The days of Dixon of Dock Green have gone. Evening, trust the policeman? No chance. No chance. They'd fit you up as soon as look at you. They're all corrupt. Anyway, failing police forces will finally be named and shamed by the police inspectorate after a secrecy row. Last week, the Daily Mail revealed a record 1 in 7 police forces in England are now under special measures, but the public is not allowed to know any details. Her Majesty's Inspectorate of Constabulary and Fire and Rescue Services is dealing with the highest number of failing forces, with 6 under special monitoring, including Scotland Yard. But the Inspectorate faced a furious row after the Mail revealed it keeps it quiet when a force is put under an engage phase. Victims Commissioner Dame Vera Baird said the secrecy surrounding the failing forces was shocking, saying to have so many forces in special measures, yet HMICFSRS, whatever, a whole bunch of letters, do not publish this. It's completely appalling. The Inspectorate announced a U-turn yesterday saying it would publish underperforming forces online. Now, we know that there are many, many failing forces. Cleveland Police, which is mentioned here, was the first to be designated as underperforming in 2019. It's bad. Bristol Police are pretty bad, down in sort of Gloucestershire, that area. Some aren't so bad, but there's some that are appalling, There you go, Gloucestershire is the next one they mention. Gloucestershire Constabulary is failing to record DV, behavioural crime and crime linked to antisocial behaviour. Greater Manchester Police is failing to respond appropriately to some people who are vulnerable and at risk. This means it is missing some opportunities to safeguard victims and secure evidence at a scene. And if you don't secure that evidence, you ain't getting prosecutions and crime festers. Scotland Yard is the latest to be placed under special measures last week due to substantial and persistent concerns about several aspects of performance. Many aspects. That's been going on for quite some time. Others that entered the engaged phase this year include Staffordshire and Wiltshire Police. Wiltshire is awful. Lowest R conviction rate in the country. 0.07 or something. Or 0.7%. I mean, why do you even have them down there? Although inspectors publish their root and branch review of forces conducted every few years, it is the first time a decision is to move a force into special measures will be routinely published. The inspectorate introduced the policy about 5 years ago that if a police force is not responding to a cause or concern, it should face advanced external monitoring and have to come up with an improvement plan. Basically, it's a lack of management on these forces. It's the end of the piece, really. It's a lack of management, it's a lack of oversight, and chief constables are allowed to basically get away with whatever they want to do and whatever they have as their pet projects. And you had the Welsh guy that really wanted to push drivers, and he watched as burglaries, muggings and everything else went through the roof. But hey, got those drivers, because drivers are easy. Drivers are easy meat. You can't actually solve a difficult crime, but you can go after drivers. That's laziness, and it's basically a failure to protect the public. So the police are not your friends, they're an enemy of the people. I shall come up and finish off. Right, so I think getting them published will be a beneficial thing. It will certainly embarrass a lot of chief constables. It will hold them to account, and a lot of awkward questions will come their way. Certainly I shall be looking at them. Be interesting to see what my local police force is like. But generally I think this should improve policing. But we need to find out why those that are in special measures are in special measures, and find out what's happening to get them out of special measures. But we need a general oversight on the police, get rid of the corruption and get rid of the connivance of the police in committing crimes with criminals. Anyway, I shall leave it there. If you like what you hear and see on the channel, please hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Ring the bell for notifications of future output. Leave a like, leave a comment. And until next time, stay safe, stay well, and goodbye.